A murder so horrific, investigators say they've never seen anything like it. A young man about to join the Navy snuffed out by a classmate and another young man. Justin Back's body was dumped in the cold snow.
And that's what police are saying tonight. They also believe it was part of a calculated plot to rob and kill. Natasha Williams has tonight's top story. Natasha?
A young man with a military future will apparently never get to fulfill his dream. Investigators here in Warren County say Justin Back was killed by two people he knew and apparently trusted. It was a violent, brutal attack inside his own home.
The victim had been choked, he had been stabbed, eventually shot, and then dumped.
Warren County Sheriff Larry Sims says 18-year-old Justin Back and the suspects in this murder were not strangers.
Justin Back and Austin Myers are graduates of Waynesville High School. That was the connection of who knew who, and as far as we can tell, how they ended up at Back's residence.
The investigation began as a burglary report. Investigators say they were called to 5376 Corwin Road, but when deputies arrived, the victim's parents told them Justin was missing. They also learned he had had two visitors just a day earlier.
Monday, both Myers and Mosley had been at the residence, visiting, talking. Quite honestly, it could have been to scope out the place, case the place.
During a search of the home, the sheriff says evidence was found of a violent struggle, and they began looking for the suspects. They found 19-year-old Timothy Mosley and 19-year-old Austin Myers in Clayton, just outside Dayton.
But there was indication of blood in the residence. There was other indications of violence. There was certainly indications that things had been ransacked.
The pair was arrested. The victim's body was found just a short time later in Preble County. Robbery was a motive. No drugs were involved here, police say, and the crime apparently was planned. Justin Back, just an innocent victim.
The intent was to burglarize the home, which they did. In addition to that, to cause the death of Justin Back.
Several items were taken from the home, including a safe and at least one gun. The suspects are locked up in the Warren County Jail tonight. They're expected to make their first court appearance Thursday morning. Reporting in Warren County, Natasha Williams, 9 on your side.